Hello peoples! I'm drawing a tree lady. Oh hey Rarebit, nice to see you again. I was just kind of like watching Alice in Wonderland, drinking some cold chai that I made, and looking on Instagram, and I found this photo of this really beautiful young lady hugging a tree, and I thought, this might be an interesting reference photo. And then I started drawing it, and initially the tree that I drew, this tree maiden here, she was pretty pleased about being hugged, but then I decided that it would be a lot more interesting if she wasn't quite intrigued or happy with her circumstance of being molested by a weird floating ghost lady. So here you go. See the floating ghost lady hugging a tree, and the tree's not very happy about all that. I don't know. It's a weird one, but I thought it'd be fun to ink, see if anything comes of it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you love it. I've been meaning to do more drawings with my weird tree lady spirits. I have a couple paintings that feature them, but I want to do more and do that into a series. So this works out well if I can pull this drawing off. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up good enough to paint. Just kind of trying out the idea here. Thanks for the hearts. And as you guys might be able to hear, I'm breaking my first rule of drawing while listening to music thing, which is to not listen to things with lyrics, but Desiree, she's one of my favorite reggae artists. She doesn't count. I can listen to her no matter what I'm doing and feel peaceful and elated. So that's what I'm listening to today. And yeah. Sit back and enjoy the weird sketchiness. Feels like a cave in here because it's like so hot out today, but I have all my windows closed and the air conditioning running, and sucks. No, I don't think I have. Joss Stones. I'll have to check that out. You like them? Is that good reggae I should try? Alright, I will do so. Thanks for the recommendation. I'm always excited about new music. Ooh, that sounds neat. I'll have to check that out. I'm especially always interested in hearing about female musicians. And soul's definitely good stuff. So, thank you. I will check that out. Awesome. Excited to check it out. probably hit up YouTube and see what that sounds like after I'm done here. Thanks for the hearts. So other than this drawing today, I've been pretty lazy. I woke up super late and hung out in the patio garden for a little bit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't tend to draw the eyes closed so much since I love the eyeballs so much. Sometimes it's just yeah. I have one fairly large painting that does have one of my creature ladies with closed eyes, and that's the painting called The Last Mermaid. But yeah, other than that, really not much with their eyes closed. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. Quite the juxtaposition between facial expressions, huh? Tree lady's like, get her off of me, get her off. Oh my god. Because, you know, I mean, I've hugged trees before. I mean, I probably hug a tree every time I go hiking, and sometimes I do wonder, like, you know, is the tree pleased with this activity or not? Am I invading space? Should I have asked first before copping a feel? So, I don't know. They are. Trees are amazing. I'm very happy that I was able to move out of the concrete jungle that was LA and move into Oregon, where there's so much trees everywhere. It's so lush. hi, neighbor. Yay, Oregon. So yeah, other than sleeping in late and having some tea on the patio, I also managed to put together a little video that I'm actually uploading onto YouTube right now. It's just doing its thing, waiting for it to load. Because yesterday I had a lot of fun after work. I went and hung out with a buddy. It was his birthday and we did some spray painting. So I was able to practice some of my spray painting ability at the Alberta Free Wall, which is like kind of like the Arts District of Portland, Oregon. So I'm uploading the footage of that. I'm a little nervous because I actually used a recording of myself doing some stream of consciousness kind of hip-hop inspired vocals on an experimental music track that Danny released through, or who hasn't released through Bone and All yet, which is his music profile. But so I'm gonna kind of just test it and see what people think. It's a pretty bizarre little piece of music. It's pretty rough, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just put it as the background for the YouTube video, so it's kind of embarrassing. But whatever. I made it. I made that song, so I might as well use it. So that'll be up in an hour or so on my YouTube channel, which is Chelsea Rose Arts on YouTube. Check it out, yo. Like the little hairy armpits. Hairy armpits are like so fun to draw. I love drawing hairy armpits. I probably should switch to a thicker pen because I'm using an extra fine, and it's gonna take forever if I do it that way, but I'll just compulsively draw ridiculous details forever if I use an extra small. Give the tree some little flower blossoms, maybe? What do you think? Thanks, guys. I don't know, I guess sometimes my patience wears thin. It really depends. But yeah, sometimes I could just draw aimlessly and get lost in the details. What's that saying? The devil's in the details. I think so. gosh. Man, her face is just making me laugh. She's so freaked, man. That's great. Get it away! Get it off! Maybe we need more light. Does that help, Alessandra? It might also be because I'm moving the page a lot. I remember sometimes, cause I like to watch people's broadcasts, and sometimes when they move the sketchbook around a lot, it gets a little pixelated. The camera keeps focusing. So you guys let me know how the quality's going. Yeah, I do hope that Periscope can have a better quality eventually. I mean, I understand why it's fairly low quality. I mean, video is so much data, so I with so many people suddenly live streaming, I guess it has to be somewhat low quality? I don't know. But yeah, seeing about how popular this app has become so quickly, hopefully the capabilities will increase with its next update or something. Thanks for the hearts. Dude, armpit hair is so fun to draw. Sometimes I have to tell myself, stop, no more, or else the entire page will be armpit hair and your creature will be nothing but an armpit hair creature lady. But it's so fun and fluffy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I do. I draw plenty of armpit hair. It's kind of cool that armpit hair has kind of caught on recently. I don't know. I was like perusing Facebook the other day and there was some article about how like apparently armpit hair is now hip. This is a hip thing, eh? I don't know. Lovely, oh, I love that fluffy armpit forest. I love it so. Rose is my middle name. My name is Chelsea Rose Ripple. Chelsea Rose Ripple is my full name, but my artist name is just Chelsea Rose. Well, congrats! Yay, yay, roses unite. You know, roses have thorns. We're pretty little buggers, but we can pack a punch when we need to, eh? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just jibber-jabbering at this point. Dude, it's so hot right now. Oh my gosh. It's hot in general, and now I'm sitting underneath my drawing lamp at my art table, and I'm like practically like roasting myself. Whew. Ah, the things we do for art. In recent years, I've done a lot more planned paintings. I feel like they're more fruitful for me at this point. When I first started painting, I rarely ever sketched before getting to the paint, because I was more in like an exploratory stage at that point in my artistic journey. But at this point, I've pretty much determined, you know, I know what I want to do. The best way to have the most fruitful execution of it ends up doing a sketch first, seeing if I like the sketch. If I like the sketch, sometimes I'll even do a color study, like a little mini painting on paper to see if I actually want to paint it. And then it's at that point, if I think it will be a successful painting, I'll paint it. For my smaller paintings, like my paintings on skateboards or my paintings on scrap wood, I don't normally sketch those. I usually have an idea and I just execute it. But for acrylic paintings on canvas, I do kind of have like a higher regimen of a process before I actually begin painting on a canvas. I hope that answers your question. Woohoo! No, actually, I've never worked with ink that way. Sounds like fun, though. Well, I've never used ink as like a wet media, because you kind of referenced watercolor and painting, and I know some people will actually use, you know, liquid inks to almost do a watercolor effect. I have not done that, but my pen and ink illustrations, I sometimes like them the way they are and don't choose to paint them, and then just sell the original pen and inks or make prints of them. I definitely do love black and white illustration, so yeah. Thank you. I love lines. Love getting lost in them. Whew, it's so hot. I'm drinking some iced chai tea I made earlier. Got my iced chai. Oh, so good. What would I do without you, iced chai? Oh, freaking hell. You see that, guys? I just put a ring on here because I'm smart. Well, I guess we'll have to do a painting study. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, this is just like this is just kind of a trial here. I'm just trying to see if this'll work, and then if it does, I'll do a painting study of it, and then if that works, we'll paint it. So this will probably end up being painted anyway. I'm not really worried. Yeah, you know, it's kind of reminding me of the fact that I wanted to try doing some tea painting, so maybe I'm about to try some tea painting, guys. What do you think? Oh, I'm listening to Desiree, the artist Desiree. But yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe this will be the catalyst. Yeah, painting with tea as like a staining agent. Well, sure, I'm gonna try it then. Let me just get some more of my line details down, and then we'll try some tea painting. Haha! I'm excited. Ooh yeah, it would smell good. I imagine it probably stains easier with like a coffee, but I don't have coffee. I'm not interested in coffee. I really should have cleaned off my phone screen before jumping on here, because like there's so much finger oils and smudges on the screen. It's like glaring from my lamp light. It's hard to see what the heck is going on. So I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Coffee makes me like you don't want to see me on coffee. I turn into like, I call it like my rabid squirrel. It's like, it's a terrible final form, kind of. Like, it's just like really scary for everybody involved, including myself, when I drink coffee. So I stopped drinking coffee years ago. Years and years ago. But I can still drink tea of all variety. Sometimes certain chais will put me on the like almost rabbit squirrel level, but not quite. I don't know why. Yeah. Plus it gives me the poopies. I don't know if that's too much info for you guys, but I will like, yeah, I'll have to run for the bathroom. Definitely will never need X-Lax in my life. Just drink a cup of coffee and I'll be fine. I'm always amazed by the people at work who like, you know, drink like 5 cups of coffee a day. Yeah, tea's amazing. I don't know what I do without tea. Well, that's cool. If you're, you know, it's important to fuel the machine and have your time. I'm not a night owl. I can't do it. Like, I'm in bed by like 10. 11's getting kind of late. Like, I can stay up, but it's I can only stay up if something really interesting is happening. So, tell me your favorite tea, guys. Yeah. Right now I'm obsessed with Rooibos chai, which is Rooibos is like a African red bush tea, and it's non-caffeinated, and it has this really yummy vanilla-y kind of taste to it, kind of creamy vanilla-y, and it's this rich red color. And then Dao of Tea, they make a Rooibos chai blend, so it's pretty much just a Rooibos with chai spices in it. So I like to make that, and I'll add like some honey and some coconut milk to it, and it's delish. Oolong. Okay, so I don't even know anything about oolong. Is that a black or a green? Coca tea, right? I haven't tried that, Alessandra. I hope to someday. That does sound really interesting. Is that something we could get in the US, you think? Or is that mostly like something that's being consumed in Brazil? Yeah. Interested in that, definitely. mints are good. I love a good cup of mint with some lemon in it. Definitely super good. And yerba mate is amazing. I think yerba mate is pretty much what keeps me alive at work. I have a little bombilla that I keep at work with a stash of yerba mate. But you know what? I don't think I've ever had yerba mate with milk. Should I try that? Are you using a creamer, or are you just using like a milk? I'm curious about that. And are you sweetening it? That's what I'd like to know. Because I've just been drinking yerba mate, like the leaves, straight with a bombilla, and I love like the kind of slightly bittersweet brew, but I'd like to change it up, try something else. Okay, yeah, well, someday maybe I'll get to try the coca tea. That sounds really interesting. And I love, I think you guys said that you were into drinking Earl Grey. I love Earl Grey too. One of my mentors growing up as a kid, who kind of taught me a lot of what I know about art, he drank Earl Grey. He was this strange English fellow from Cornwall, England, and he was my babysitter when my mom was off, doing blues musician-y stuff. And he was a street art, or like, he'd sell his art along the boardwalk. And so anyway, anytime I have a cup of Earl Grey, like, I get the feels, man. It takes me back to good times as a kid. So I definitely love myself some Earl Grey. It's very cozy and comforting to me. Okay, what do you guys think? Maybe I'll switch over to trying some of the tea painting now. Let me see how I should situate myself, though. I should probably take this out of my sketchbook. See if I can do this without ripping it to shit. Let's see. Sorry, this is probably not pleasant to look at right now. Okay. Hey man, hey Mr. Stay, pleased to see you in here. I'm about to try tea painting for the first time. I think you've done that before, haven't you? Do you have any tips? Yeah. Hold on, pause. I gotta go get another tea bag. I'll be right back. Okay. So right now, the tea in my cup is just my chai. I'm gonna sacrifice some of my chai. And then I thought, adding this passion fruit, I don't like this tea actually, so I could sacrifice this, and it has like a purpley tone to it, so that might be interesting to add. Okay guys, here I am painting with tea. Why not? I guess it's more like a tea staining. I hope my India ink holds up and doesn't like screw up any bad, something fierce. I don't know how substantial this is staining. So I'm gonna try adding some more of this is my rooibos chai leaves, so I'm gonna just kind of soak this in more, see if I can get a richer color. Yep, that's my face mug, my creepy doll face mug. So yeah, I just tested it right here. I don't think it was quite strong enough, so I'm going to continue to draw. I put a pot of tea on for maybe a stronger brew. So for now I'll just continue and work on some lines, and in a couple minutes we'll try that tea painting. Thanks for the hearts, guys. So sweet. This is so funny. The table that I'm trying to draw on right now is my painting table, and I keep hitting bumps of dried paint. Mr. Say forgot his headphones. Well, there's always replay, Mr. Say. You can hear all my ramblings then. You're probably not missing much, my dear. Probably not missing too much at all. Oh my gosh. That is so funny, Mr. Say. That seems like quite the process. Oh, my inspiration for this weird tree and ghost lady was a really beautiful photo of a lady in I think it was like medieval garb, and she was like hugging a tree, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta save that so I can use it as a photo reference sometime soon. And then I pulled that photo reference from my phone today to try, and initially the tree lady was quite thrilled that the ghost lady was snuggling, but then I thought, you know what, wouldn't it be really funny? See you, Mr. Say? I thought it would be really funny if the tree lady was actually not thrilled with the goings-ons. So she's kind of got this expression like, get her off of me, oh my god. But it looks like she's gonna get a hug from the ghost lady no matter what. So that was the basic inspiration, and I'm just kind of letting things happen as they happen. Earlier I took a sip of my chai tea and I put it down on my drawing, and now there's a wonderful little tea ring here. So now we've decided that we're going to try some tea staining on this. Oh wow, that's weird. That's awesome. Yeah, spirit trees, spirit or tree ladies. You know that the dryads, I believe, is what they were called. The tree goddess, tree dwelling druid ladies. Okay, my tea is hot. Let me go grab that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss, guys? What were you guys talking about? So this is the tea that I'm going to try and use. Still trying to use my Rooibos chai, because I think it's the darkest thing I have. Okay. That looks pretty dark, right? Should be able to stain. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Isn't she magical? Desiree is probably one of the most magical women on the world and on the planet. She's just so inspiring. It looks like it's doing a little bit better. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any black tea, but what do you guys think? Can you see some of the staining happening? Cool. I think we'll do some of this kind of we'll do this color for a little while, and then we'll switch over and do some of the berry tea that I have, and that'll be kind of interesting to see the difference. I imagine it'll be warmer, have an interesting warm tone. It's working! I feel like we're all like mad scientists right now. We should all be like cackling, right? Our diabolical plan. This is fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out while I experiment. I'm actually really excited about tea painting. It makes a lot of sense, you know, it's like painting and tea, like my two most favorite things in the world. Why haven't I tried to combine them before? You know, like what have I been doing with my life? It's essentially what I'm feeling like right now. This is awesome! Yeah, I'll definitely post a photo on Instagram when I'm all done with this tea painting experiment, so you guys can check it out in better resolution, since I know it's such... Periscope's kind of rough on the eyes sometimes. Uh-oh. Sounds like Desiree ended. I don't even know what's coming on right now. I don't recognize it. So far it just sounds... Uh-oh. See that? It's kind of bleeding out here. Looks like I gotta be more careful with how much tea I'm slopping on. We're learning. We're figuring it out. It's all experimental. Yeah. Okay, whatever I'm listening to, it's starting to spook me out. Yeah, man, try it. Try it. I want to see what other people do with it. I love seeing people's creative process, so I hope that these videos interest you guys. Yeah.